All right, so today is November 29th, 2024, and I think it's about 10:30 p.m., so it is nighttime. Most people are probably in bed already, but little old me feeling like boxing. So, I got boxing on the projector. I got a little bit of music playing lightly in the background. You probably can't hear it, and that's because I'm tired of getting copyright striked. But today we're going to focus on this thing that I created, and really it's just to get the core engaged while using the body how it naturally moves. This is a target that's it's hard to be precise with. So it's going to teach me to be super calculated, but when you teach it into the system, it's all relaxed, it's calm. You don't have to consciously think about it. It'll just be a natural habit. And that's really what I'm going for. Obviously, how long it takes to make a habit is subjective, or like it might be different per person. I don't really know. But for me, I feel like it doesn't really take that long to make a habit. Obviously, you don't want to make your boxing something that is hard to get to. You want it to be very at the forefront. So you do have to build it off of how you naturally move and just make it light. I constantly remind myself no tension. It has to be free form, free flowing. Like Bruce Lee said, be water. And that is the objective. I'm going to make sure I centralize it all in the core. Footwork is number one. I still believe that. I said that maybe 2 months ago, 3 months ago, maybe even 4 months ago. Footwork is number one. And when you learn how to do things beyond that, is when you start to expand. I think when you start, you really don't even need your hands. You just figure out how to move your body, how to get your shoulders, hips, and feet in alignment. But we all have different length arms, different length legs, different length torso. So you're going to have to tweak certain things. You're going to have to figure out what works for you, what keeps you out of harm's way. Because boxing's all about hit and don't get hit. So I did a little warm up. Now the philosophy we're going to be worried about and actually putting focus on is throwing proper full energy punches. But they must be on balance. That way we're not like looking chaotic and rambunctious and uncontrolled. Obviously we want our reactions to become smart responses. So that is the goal, okay? Transferring weight, throwing full range, but then also having full power. So it is a very specific thing you have to do, and that's what we're going to work on right now. I'm going to set both feet. Uh, let's see. Really just focus on swaying back and forth. From that, you'll figure out what feels the most natural. Obviously, hands stay in the middle, but it is mostly about staying in the middle and going side to side, which you can then loop into certain things. But it's all centralized in the core, which still keeps you loaded as a weapon. And then, like I said, if we keep balance and we remember not to overcommit to one side, we'll always be on balance with full power. So we're just going to simulate a little bit of that. You'll get to watch me, and then we'll speak on it. All right, now as far as perfecting your form, there's obviously things we need to focus on and make sure that we don't do improperly. Number one, you got to have a stance that you can maneuver in. A lot of people say